Hello everybody! We're back for more Metaphor ReFantazio. Today I'm trying out something slightly different by not sending out any notifications or joining a community post or doing a Twitter thing. I'm just letting the YouTube notification for the stream and the Twitch notification for the stream be the only thing that goes out there and just see what happens. I don't know, it might be stupid of me. Man's gonna test these things sometimes because who knows what's gonna happen. That is a bit loud. Ooh-wee. Anyway, welcome back to another part of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today, we're finally going to take on the Charadrius and start the infiltration mission to start making our path that we're going to need for the Soriee in like 7 days from the current point I am in the game. So let's get over here. And I'll mute it. OBS! Yeah. There you are. You see, over the past week, we've done pretty much most of the requests that we have. And as you can see, all we got left is Moore's task, which is not something we're going to be able to do for a little bit. And it's also got 6 difficulty points when the Charadrius has got 5. And same as the next relic is not until after this one, I'm assuming, and so on and so forth. Pretty much this is what we're up to now. There is nothing else we can really do. We can continue moving through bonds. That is entirely a choice I can make here, which we probably will do with Barden at some point. We'll figure it out. I'll probably put in some bonds in between each section of the infiltration, depending on if we can smack it out in one go, or whether it takes a few times to run through the entire infiltration. I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, it's time to do some infiltration. Time to start the thing I haven't started yet because there was a lot. The game explicitly tells you, hey, take the time to actually do all the other requests before you do this, because this is a big task and will require you to do it quickly.
If I may.
Glodell comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of Lewis's faction candidates. Sometimes he's got the beast of a dog with him too. Sad to see a man with a temper like his with a pet, but wouldn't you know it, he's sweet on that dog. Somewhere at the bottom of his black heart, he thinks that that dog's cute or something. Strange thing you ever did see. Anyway, let's see what this is going to be like.
Got it?
She's seen the... Yep. Let's go. This is going to be interesting because this is meant to be entirely different to the other dungeons you've done so far, because this is a sneak mission.
So?
Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
Let's go.
Just down this way and to the right. Let's make our way there.
Hey, you.
Why are we walking like this? Can't we just walk normally?
Oh, hell.
That damn sergeant from hell gave me a proper beating. Can barely recognize my own face anymore. Your brains ain't have muscles enough, he said. I'm just out here trying to do right by Luis. Yeah, just wait. One day I'll catch that bastard when he's sleeping and make sure he doesn't ever wake up. I'm assuming it's that screwy person who annoyed us on the day we came in. I walked into the main shift room by mistake. That mule-headed bastard shouted at me until he was hoarse. He did. He was furious. He's just worried about the times leaving his old ass behind. That, or he's anxious about all the spies Ford has about these days.
Hey.
Oi mate, did you hear? The Master Sergeant, you know, the drunk? Well, he got absolutely smashed and then took out an enemy gauntlet runner with a cannon. He never misses a chance to fight, does he? Maybe it's because he's never lost. He'd be a force to reckon with if he could put down the bottle. Oh.
Oi.
Yawning.
Oi.
Hey, new guy, no loafing about. The chief ain't shy about reprimanding the reprobats, or worse. Let's count of all the poor souls he's tortured to death just in the last year. You'll never see him coming, so straighten up. See what happens here, eh?
This place.
What you need?
Anything going on in the back room? Soft limits to the bottom rug grunts like us. Sneaking in, that's a good one. Come off it, mate. Those guards ain't letting you
What
through.
you need? What the hell?
You're the
is
rookie.
that?
Hey, we're gonna break it to you, but no one here is gonna take it easy just because you're a kid. You seize your role and then perform it with your own two hands. That's how Lord Luis does things. Fair enough.
Oi!
Oh, that's just great.
You see the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? Would love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all this damn grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll do something worthy of the sergeant's attention. Then we'll get to work in the cushy areas further inside.
Really now?
Heard about you lot. You're the new recruits. To be one of us, you gotta put your life on the line for Lord Luis. If you so much think of double-crossing us, well, it'd be the last thought you'd ever have. Interesting.
Oi!
Where do you think you're going? You lot of the new recruits have been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file aren't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh no.
Really? Why are they restricted? Because that's the rule. That's why it's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Xanth. You've got no business going back to his quarters. So if you're caught up, get your ass back to your posts. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here.
What the?
Talking brutally got in our faces earlier, so he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. Would be a fool errand to try and convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make more of a compelling argument. No, if you make a scene here, we'll get found out instantly. We have to think of another way. How might we stay out of the guards'
I
side?
see.
Leave their post, perhaps that's when we could sleep in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around.
Then
Hey.
Oi, how about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't get any real breaks, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know? Couldn't hurt to invite the two door guards along as well. Heard one say they brought some the good stuff today. Interesting. So the guards giving you a hard time, you know? They aren't all that bad as it goes. Just get a little drink in them and they'll warm right up to you. So alcohol.
Oi!
Good boy.
The hell?
Guards chase you off? Of course they did. They're not going to take a kid like you seriously. Rookie's going to make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face.
What you need?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
you really went in the back room? Curious lot, aren't you? If you really want in there badly, I have ways you could sneak in there and the guards around, assuming such a thing is possible, mind you.
What should we do?
Don't... Just watch. Hey, what are you planning, Strohl?
Oi!
You again? I'm only going to say this once more. You're not allowed back there.
No.
Sir, wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only come back to talk to you, to learn from esteemed senior crewmate. Ah, you want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds me.
I heard you got quite a discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Aha! Why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? Heck, my shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell? One drink couldn't hurt.
Yes.
whoa.
Wow, Strohl actually did it? Nobles really do know how to smooth.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright, we'll stand if we move as a group, and we know precious little about bots beyond the door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead of a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest of us to follow.
What do you think?
Well, Captain?
That's fine.
Asperro, cast knowledge is my forte after all. Louise, an area and you gift beyond yourself. Should you be spotted, will you be able to maintain our deception?
Sure.
Saying that too much, Hans, mate.
What do you think?
Hulkenberg?
Leave it to me. I see.
What do you think? Right?
But I also think that having the Elder go do it is really dumb too, because that's also very obvious because of the lack of elders around here. Good lord.
We're off. All right.
Hope you realize this is the tough part. The room up there is Sergeant Xanth, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
And now, and looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. How should we secure a route without getting noticed?
Honestly.
Where did you? Those guards without them noticing you, then ambush them from behind and knock them out. I hope you have my fairy side too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time. There are guardsmen patrolling the area inside of Charadrius. If you enter their field of vision, you will be captured. Without being seen, approach an enemy from behind and catch them off guard by pressing A to stun them. You can also use fairy sight for a wider view. Now, with the aid of fairy sight, stun all the enemies to secure an infiltration route for your allies.
Give it a shot. Watch out. Okay. Whoa!
This is interesting.
What now?
What the heck just happened? My computer just lost all connections to USB things. Oh. There we are. It's fixed. Don't know what happened there. It just for some reason my computer just disconnected from all USB sources. All of them. My keyboard switched off, my mouse flicked off, my controller disconnected, the cameras, mics, everything just went, actually, nah, we'll think about that for a moment, and then just came back like nothing ever happened. It was don't even know. So
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
weak against burn and poison. Pound stun.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
What now?
Oh, I can't really
What now?
do any sorting of this until a little later.
Pugilist!
Don't need to scream it, man.
Watch out. Glad that's done. Yeah.
Bop it.
All right. Can I cut in?
Since you went inside.
Then
That reminds me.
Fine armor. Yep.
Ready? Right.
Okay, now we can
What
sort
now?
out everyone's things. I think sniper's better this one because the sniper's not as good this time around because you need to have the direct damage, not the splash. And we'll give Highness main mage. Hulkenberg will draw attention. Might be smarter to swap to the Seeker
Magic
for more
Seeker.
magic damage. Give
Ready?
it a shot.
Yep.
And what the blazes do you lot think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set foot in here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runs from before. Well, no wonder why you haven't got any manners. You just brought yourself 10,000 push-ups.
No.
Oh no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning?
Business, he says. Spit it out then. I love to know what a business a bunch of wet behind the ear recruits have with Sergeant Xanth. We should borrow a key from you. You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct?
Come again.
Oh, I expected a better story than that. You think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir, as we're new to Luis's service. We wish to familiar ourselves with his runner in hopes of better performing of our duties. If he was half as clever as you're bold, you'd know powers, everything around here, and I got no mind to entertain requests from boot scrapers. You want in that door? You better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Luis's army. So put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us this key.
this?
Are you deaf? You must be if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. Damn right we are. Bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives much, do you? No matter, I'll beat some sense into you.
You there.
It's clear that you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts, so I'm gonna straighten you out like a smitty on a sword by clanging your heads together.
Right.
How fortunate for us then. We have our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here.
Let's do it.
Before the guards outside wake up or we're dead meat, let's wreck 'em.
Draw and have at me.
I'm gonna tan your hides, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me again.
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything.
Now, here's what you learn.
Show me what you can do. On guard.
3 turns or less.
Mage. Then I need mage. You're moving to the. I call upon royal power within. This better hit.
I'm stepping back. Oh, power
Actually
of
successfully
heroes.
got poison on him. That's nuts.
I stand waiting.
Vitus power. Scour.
Take this. Bloody hell. Prepare yourself.
Is that all?
Prepare
Take as
yourself.
many turns
Only
as
a
you
flesh
want,
wound.
buddy. That poison is doing work.
Witness our strength.
You don't have any map.
Vanguard, falling back, face me. Sleet. Just a scratch. No holding back.
Let me rethink
You
it.
have
Give
any
me your
big
aid.
damage? No, you
Something
don't.
else.
Probably because I don't have the right mix
Run
of
them
things,
through.
which is fine.
Ah.
What about you?
Let us fight as one.
Yes,
All
that's
right,
good.
Let's go.
Burst forth.
Hulkenberg's
Just a
glory
scratch.
exposed a new weakness.
Take this. Damn you.
So we've got one more
Royal
round.
soul. Let's set it up. Maybe the Vitus power. Wind. A tough one.
Now accept your fate.
Hit their weakness.
No holding back.
Moves, Heisme.
Tougher than I thought.
Into the threat. Magic Knight. I'll run you through.
Cool. That worked out really, really well.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay. Not bad at all.
What do I want to rank up here? Strength. Keep that as even with magic because I keep bouncing between the two with them.
Such strength.
Beaten by half-weak little shites. Can't believe this. And what the hell was that in magic? Powers like that with no igniter doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key?
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over. You know, I wonder what Lord Luis would have to say about you losing to half-witted little shits. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it? Wait, I get it, alright? I'll lend you the key, just keep your bloody mouth shut. Alright, you're not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or any of the other soldiers. I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever, come on, let's just use this to get to the crew quarters.
Alright.
Smashed.
Nice. All right. Pushing forward.
Crew quarters far away, and we got another pausing spot.
Here.
Evidently.
Souls utilize the room for rest. We may rest safely here. Let's go on to here. Manage a little further in, which is always neat.
Here.
All right.
Make a record. Yeah, you gotta save consistently. It's fun stuff, you know. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
There's two ways now, I guess. Oh.
Got a sec?
Looks like it splits into the starboard corridor and a port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond these corridors, so we need to find another key if we want to keep moving. Whether we choose the port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designated overseer over this area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Ceiba. He's the maintenance chief around down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Is it that?
We heard about Ceiba from the informant, remember? They said his speciality is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We're advised to figure out a way to nullify his barrier. We have a pretty good chance at beating Starboard if we take that advice into consideration, if you feel we're prepped enough to take him on. Down the port corridor is Master Sergeant Glodell. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect he'll put up a fight. We heard about Xanth from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. Right, yet we're being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that could help turn the battle in our favor. He's going to be tough, but if we can pull through, if we keep the information's advice in mind. If you're ready, we could try taking them on. Regardless, going through here closes the distance to Luis's quarters. Let's just be careful of how we approach this. The captain and I will go on first, like we always do. First, we need to focus on taking out the guards. A moment, please. I cannot continue burdening with both this task, and every time. What if I perform reconnaissance of the starboard myself?
If so,
If we're delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use either. Leave scouting the port corridor to me.
Really?
That's great. I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as we've cleared the way. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes,
Alright.
everyone. Okay, sees us. We can go either corridor, so it's your call.
What do you think?
Starboard or port? Which is which?
what's up?
Yes, please. Ceiba's the starboard.
Isn't that... Let's see.
I think we have what we... If he's using Tecticon or things on those lines, then I do believe we have ways to remove that
Take care of
on
it, please.
2 archetypes, at least. Let me just
What
sift
now?
through. So... Tetra Break repels one enemy's repel skill. That is what we want. Is it on? So I think we'll... Actually, no. We go to Pugilist. We do some inheriting. No, that wouldn't work though, because if we want the Pugilist to be the one doing the damage with a physical, we want our best physical attackers for this idea. So we need to have the Tetra Break on something that isn't gonna be part of that strategy. Because I'd assume we're gonna need to do it every turn, which will require the loss of, well, turns. So you got the secret level 11. When do you get Tetra Break? 20. Anything on... You haven't maxed that out. Anything on the healer? No. Anything on the gunner? No. Merchant got something on those lines? No, it does not. What about you? Mage? No. What about Knight? Shield Arts? That'd be a no. Ah, Highsway. Does the thief have anything along those lines? No. Assassin? Okay, so it's a skill on a max seeker we need. But unfortunately, the one character that I have with a max seeker is also the same character that's also got the high level physical. Though, do we have enough XPs for architects sitting around that I could potentially get it?
Right. I could get used to this.
It on Strohl. I'm gonna take that as a no by like not much. Yeah, fortunately we only get to level 17. Interesting. So I think we will have you in inherent Tetra Break. We'll see how it goes, I guess, is the best way to think about that. Because we got to know what we need to do with this one. Okay. Though I should probably swap
What now?
Highsmaze to the Assassin for more physical. Which one are you going?
Captain.
Port Corridor. Okay, I want to go Starboard.
Then
Let's go. Because it's Starboard, our friend that we want to fight, is on. Yeah, Starboard Corridor.
Just
What? Ready?
Let's go.
We're off.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is a bit of a big one. Highsmane's over there.
Check this out. Ah! Okay. Let's go. Watch out. Watch out.
Where do you go? You're just doing that back and forth.
I don't like this.
Get him.
This is great. Okay.
Grab him.
Nice! Whoa! Watch out!
See where this guy goes. He's gonna ride back down now? Yes, good. We can then just jump over and snag him.
Okay then. Amazing! Let's do it.
Come over here, we can knock him out.
Okay then.
Now item cleanup. Yoink. Then up this way. Yoink.
Great find. Keep it. Okay.
So what are we looking like? Okay, so I think I need to go down from here now, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
Which way you going? You gonna go down and go back up, or what's you doing?
Watch out.
Yes, you are. Bonk.
Okay then. Whoa! I don't like this.
Then we go join Himes May up here. Let's go get the item over here first.
This might come in handy. Maybe.
Then
Alright.
only joke. Let me guess the situation. We're lost for how to best sum up these obstacles, yes? Leave us any open. Any ideas? Should I say so? Watch and learn, my young friends. It's my speciality.
What?
Stop! Don't!
And a shooter? Lost him.
Look. Let's do it. I don't like this.
Okay, you're going in loops, so I just need to wait for you to loop around, I think. We'll see. Yes, you guys are just going in loops. So just wait till you pop around here. You're good to go.
Yeah! Let's do it.
Okay, I was so confused where we were there for a moment. And we'll grab you.
All right!
Impressive.
Cool. That's everyone, I believe. And I believe I've already done the prep work for this. Woo woo.
Isn't that... Ready? Understood.
Let's go. Hopefully we get main character first. We'll find out how this all functions.
Get out of here!
I told you, Pollux, I'm in the middle of something. For the last time, bugger off before I... You're not from my division. In fact, I don't recall ever having seen your faces before. Who's your commanding officer? We're new recruits. Fresh meat? Suppose I did hear something about a runty little elder skittering about. 'Tis you heard tell of, and we're his companions. Our formal introduction is to be given at the uncoupling Soriee. One more chance. What could be so urgent that recruits feel like they need to distract me whilst I'm busy trying to keep this girl running? Any more quips or jabs there, and they'll be hell to pay. Actually, would humbly request a further. We'd ask that you lend us the key to progress further inward. Lend you the key? I get that right? How is it your morons continue to grievously misunderstand your place here? Let me fill you in, seeing as you're new. The area past this bridge, yeah? The brains of the Charadrius, yeah? Let me put this in terms you understand. Off limits to fresh meat. Please, we ask for your understanding that Charadrius is the finest gauntless runner in the entire kingdom. It's a very rare privilege to have the opportunity to see her every corner. Oh, so you'll actually appreciate her for the remarkable vessel she is. You've got a good eye, I give you that, but the answer is still no. Everywhere's lousy with sneak thieves these days, you see. Everyone's got the stink of Forden about them. Can't just go letting anybody through, hardly knowing where they came from now. Power is everything. That's the code here, no? Perhaps we battle and let the results decide. You really looking to pick a fight with me? You're no better than any thief then, are ya? You want to dance? Then we'll dance! Make your peace now, maggots. It's too late once you're in hell. We survive a dance or two of death before. We won't see our streak broken by you.
Let's do it.
We'll beat him before the other guards wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get Sofa with it.
Intruders won't get past me.
You think I'm a stubborn son of a bitch? Wait till you see my magic. I'm as solid as a Charadrius chassis. It'll be laughed to watch you sprogs burst from your skulls trying to break through.
Insolent little thief! Behold my defensive arms!
He might be stalling for time so he can call for help. This could get dangerous if you don't beat him fast.
Here I come, you brazen crooks! This is the price of your greed! Feast your eyes on some real magic!
Hidden art. I'll use what I must. There's a better way. Now we strike.
I'm just very curious of
Coordination
this
is
God
key.
killer.
My heart and soul are one.
Run if you want, but you can't at all yours.
I'll drag you
Might as
before
well.
I count myself!
How about
Does
this?
this break that? Yes, it does.
Observe, come! I'll run you through!
You got them right in their weak spot.
Oh, power of king.
And you're weak to physical.
Moves, Heisman.
Feast your eyes on some real magic!
Go for it! Come forth, royal soul! By the let justice prevail!
Now we need to smash him.
You got
Wait.
them right in their weak spot.
It's over.
Stepping back, I shall vanquish evil. Pierce!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
By this power! Come on!
You hit their weakness.
I stand
That's your
not
magic,
ignorant!
Captain.
Man, that is actually really easy if you have Tetra Break.
As my age
Wow.
catch up to me.
I suppose it's what good preparation does, though.
To ever greater heights. Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Impossible.
Nah, bloody feckin' sporgs. My defense was as solid as steel. And that magic you use, I've never seen anything like it. If this is some sort of new technique, why in blazes isn't Luis's army making use of it?
No.
Nothing he shouldn't already be capable of, I assure you. But all the same, you'll be lending us that key now, yes? It does seem you have some skill. You're not working for Forden, are you?
Yes.
There's not a chance we've ever fallen with Forden. In fact, we're the ones who besmirched Sanctus's good name at the expedition just recently. Seems my hands are tied then, but in return you'll keep this to yourself, you hear? We can agree on that, right? Of course.
Fear not.
You give us the key to let us go further, we will let you know nothing. We'll say nothing happened here.
All right.
I think like the stuff with Joanna makes it
Let's go.
very obvious that we do not give two
Right now.
tenths of a about Forden and his bullshit. We don't care about making him look bad.
You got that?
Yeah.
We are further in. We're gonna get lucky just to do it all in one shot because of preparation. Well, because
Pushing forward.
we just did a lot already. Because I did everything else. But, like, this is so far, like, pause aside here. This is something I really like about this game. Like, the fact that it's not you don't have to grind per se. The game is good at guessing roughly where you're probably gonna be at when you get to certain points of the game. Certain points are gonna be struggles if you get to it slightly out of order, but it understands that that's roughly where you're gonna be in. Something's gonna be a little bit more difficult depending on how you've done things, like going to the Forsaken Tower before doing both of the dungeon-based requests before it. And then there's stuff like this, where when you got given this one here, hey, it tells you that, hey, this is an infiltration where you need to beat all the enemies you fight within a short a period of time as possible turn-wise. And so it is best to prepare yourself properly so you can do that. The game lets you know, like, hey, this is what you're going to need to be able to do before you go on to do it. And I really like that. Like, the difficulty is well put together because it knows what to expect from you. Hang on, this is familiar. We're in front of the reception room the brothers showed us.
Look,
Everyone look, that's the lift to Luis's quarters. Then Per Gallicus reconnaissances all that remains is to ride the lift.
wait.
Hang on, we can't use the key that we have in the lift. We need the officer's key and they keep that one on the bridge. So that's the door at the bottom of the lift. Are we safe in assuming that leads to the bridge? Yeah, we head through there, get the key, and then Luis's quarters are inside.
All right.
We're a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how about you and I go ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group. We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. Managed to keep the helmsman in charge of the bridge is Cabio. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately.
So apparently,
He watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From I heard, he's a fan of Songstress Junah as well.
Isn't that...
The informant told us a thing or two about Cabio. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and it messed him up pretty bad. Came away terrified of lightning. He's so adverse to it that he's had someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's lose information to help us plan our next move. If you're ready, let's take on Cabio. We'll be as right as long as we take some steps to prepare. Good luck in there,
Understood.
Captain. Okay, lightning. That's right. So...
We're off.
what now?
I think the simple thing here is that we need to swap Heimsmay back to the mage.
Mage!
Hulkenberg will stay Magic Knight because if I remember correctly, one of us yes, as long as there's a Gunner, Master Dancer, or Berserker, which will keep the Gunner on Strohl, you've got extreme physical electric damage. What about you? You've got light on that archetype. Do you have any lightning abilities on your synthesis? Not on the Seeker. What about the Magic Seeker? No, does not seem like you do. Brawler. Nada. Faker. Also nada. So I think you keep you as you, and we'll need to keep you as Gunner for the synthesis ability with Hulkenberg. It's probably the best we can really do. We're only going to be able to have 2 magic lightning hits. One of them's going to be obtusely stupid. But you know, that's the point.
How about a break?
That's true.
Let's go.
We're really making very quick work of this, but I suppose, as I said before, that's the point of what the game wants you to do here. This is going to be the more difficult one, I assume, because this is the tip-top peak of a man in this dungeon. So let's see how this goes. Big separation occurring there.
At last.
Seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards around. Wait, look. What? There's a window on that door. We can look inside from there.
First?
Just our luck. Of course the bridge is crawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, else won't work. No choice but look for another way. Would it be neat if there was a secret passage? There probably is, game.
It's all clear.
A little too obvious, but... Exhaust vent.
What's this?
This looks promising. You might be able to get
What do
through
you
there.
think?
We don't seem to have any options, so we might as well try that. You good with that? Let's get sneaky. Can't get caught now. Yep. Phew, we did it. We made it, but now we have a new problem. There is still a lot of men.
Hey,
Bright ideas.
no! Hey. Hey. Huh?
Can you tell me to fetch the key all by myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke. Maybe a distraction.
What?
If we did that, word of it would definitely reach Luis. Wait. That might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. A fire's broken out. It's going to blow. We need backup immediately. Repeat fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God, to me, lads, that fire's priority 1.
Over here! Damn it all.
Oh, come on.
Good empty song. What else? Let's go get them 2 arms. Hey, we got one more to do.
Give me a hand!
Standing control for your explosion. No, not trying. Get over there quick.
Hey! All right!
What an interesting way of doing that. Oh, Lady Junah, how is it I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head? Well, looks like we heard is true. He really is infatuated with Junah. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on. What are you doing all the way here? Are all the guards supposed to be responding to the calls for backup?
No.
Oh, not us. We're the new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Junah spoke to directly? Don't tell me. She is the real reason you're here? We're big fans. Knew it. Can always spot a fellow friend. Da da da. It's just incredible to see. Her voice carries my worries away like leaves on an autumn breeze. Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Junah's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted was so I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. Mine's to take Charadrius her here away up and sail the skies with Junah at my side. Yeah, probably lose the word. Let's keep quickly. You need to find him. He's not paying attention. We gotta get out of it. What's going on there? And why am I seeing soldiers without the proper clearance on the bridge?
Huh?
Another one. You there, state your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand.
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. U.S. Civil 1. Go ahead and try. My, you speak rather freely for new recruits. You're either a fool or foolishly overconfident. I wonder which is which. Lord Luis saw fit to recognize our talents, didn't he? And I'm confident that we're more capable than most of your other soldiers. I have you know that you're speaking to Salva, chief of the guard, so once more state your purpose and know that your life depends on your answer. Those you know the ones. Wait a second, what are the recruits doing here anyway?
No.
We simply came to observe. Now we pledge ourselves to Lord Luis, da. Even if that was the case, still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits get their hands on a key while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere. Well, that's, Keep can learn more about us, you. Well, we'll give you a valuable lesson in how we treat our suspicious curs.
Damn it.
The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. You take them out before the other soldiers return. 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
I'll handle
Resist?
your insolence.
Then there's no doubt you are the enemy combatants, and I've got no reason to hold back. I declare you guilty, and I'll be the executioner.
Come at me.
In that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh? Okay, we
I'll
are...
not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
I'll wipe you out! I'll wipe you out!
My back.
Cut Strohl!
very much not
Get him
good.
back on his feet! They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Oh, power of kings! Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
I will
Nice
fight with
moves,
pride.
Heismay.
Take it.
This is going to be interesting.
Ready for a real fight.
Join with me.
We'll team up.
Burst forth.
Can't take much
them
more.
right in their
Let us
weak
clean
spot.
up this mess. Mage! Thunder!
Moving to the rear. Gunner.
This isn't how I imagined this.
Pierce.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Strohl.
I'll wipe you out!
Ridiculous!
Is everyone okay?
Major Almighty is
Gotta
fucking
heal up.
horrible.
The captain's down.
Not good.
Someone, help him back up.
Let us fight as one.
Coordination is key.
Oh, bolts of lightning.
Hold your all together.
I'll wipe you out!
Your Highness,
The shame!
I...
I see. In the end, a dream is fleeting.
Oh, that's some not so great luck. That is just what I call that. That was just really unlucky. Like, the Mage Almighty, that's annoying. The fact that the guard with the slash went straight for Strohl was worse. And then, of course, the miss when we had low health with only 3 turns was just horrible. Oh, it would have been fine. That would have been perfectly fine. It's just we got unlucky with certain things. Either way, I don't want to...
Hey. Oh, hey. No.
skip through it all because we don't care. We've seen this already. I just want to get back to the fight and try again.
Ho ho!
Okay.
I'll not say it.
Ha! Right.
We have to take...
Yeah.
Wipe you out!
Is that all?
I'll wipe you out!
A blunder.
Suppose this is it.
Someone get him back on
Yep,
his
so that's
feet.
still gonna happen anyway.
Thunder!
Can't take much more.
Nice
So-
moves, Heisman.
Basically, I gotta plan this a little nicer.
Take
It's
it.
fine.
I'll have
see
you
another
court
day.
Let us fight as one.
Let me help!
Burst forth!
Edinburgh got them right in their
You
weak
think
spot.
yourself equal to a Ujief's
I
agility?
think-
Allow me to
Do
use
that.
this.
He knew you'd help.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I can't afford to hold back. Moving
Jump
to the rear.
back and
Let's see
guard.
how this plays out.
I'll wipe you out!
Only a flesh wound.
Good, good. That's better.
Pugilist! Here's through!
Hit their weakness!
I'll see you
That's your
clapped in
alley.
iron!
Together!
All right,
Don't miss,
let's
please.
go.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Ready for a real fight?
I don't think I have anything for his weakness on Heim's May, which is fine. You just do more
This should
healing.
work.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Twas needed.
I'll see you clapped in
Are you
iron!
prepared? This better hit.
I can take it!
Keep it up, Strohl!
Ready for a real fight? Ah! I'll see you clapped in irons!
As the point of a sword!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Count Luis.
Yeah, it was just a little unlucky last time, but that's just what it is.
Count Luis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
Yeah, it was just pure not lucky. Like, the fact that we got that unlucky with the lightning to just full-on miss, and that was just that, it was pretty bad.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
That was a loud car.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Do that.
Nice. I feel.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Always keep my builds on any protagonist I'm building quite even. In most games, it allow you to do that. We knocked both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be grounds for dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. Would it be on Cabrio?
Yes!
Already got it. Our work here is done. Quite the relief. Our route of infiltration has been secured. But we've got the chance. We might as well go as far as we're able. I think we're going to look around Luis' private quarters.
All right. Let's go.
Let's do some heals before we have any problems. Oh yeah, that was bridge. Up we go.
All right!
It's open. Now we can get to Luis' private quarters.
No.
Wait, guards incoming. We've been noticed. We must take cover. It's gonna be Junah, isn't it? Oh, it's him.
Sam!
Fodio wouldn't send me in for no reason, but there's no one in sight. And what the hell was that random request for backup? Can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the machinists have finished up in maintenance. Understood. I'll have the security tighten.
I'm leaving.
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir.
Whew.
Think they're gone, at least we didn't get caught. However, they could tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We secured a path to Luis' quarters. All we now have to do is wait until the day of Soriee.
That's true.
Right, no need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. Nice. Wow, did that in just in under an hour too. That's really efficiently quick. But that's supposed to be the point, I suppose.
Now then.
Well, with our infiltration route secured, I suppose we'll owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Indeed, having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment of hesitation. That's admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
If I'm honest though, I know I complain a lot, but I'm not always at my bravest. But I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. The small tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect for them.
I got
You
this.
got that, Matt? You can trust me for anything you need, okay? I sense Galka's dependable resolve. Hey, another level up. Boop, boop, boop. Level
We'll keep
4.
going forward.
More slots
We
for the
won't
mage,
hesitate.
and yields more detail inside the dungeon. That could be useful.
Even so,
Still, the Soriee is the main event. We got no idea what awaits us, so we mustn't let our guard down.
Yep.
Right, until we get the former, let us stay on our toes, or wings if you got them. Funny.
Time marches
Goes
on, and the
and
age of a new king draws nearer.
So that means I've got 6 days to burn. I've done all the requests I can. I've done the infiltration path now, and now we're just biding our time. Which means it's time to do some bonds and skills and stuff.
All right.
Well, our infiltration route to Luis's quarters is secure. Now we just have to wait for the Soriee. Can't imagine what kind of party a villain like him would throw. We have no clue what to expect there.
then
We should make certain that we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may await us.
True.
Or we could help more of those in need. Instead of idly wailing away the hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain. Okay, so obviously something happens with Junah when we... at the Soriee? I don't know. Because A, what she did earlier in his private quarters was interesting, as well as I have been partway spoiled with potential party members purely because, well, the trading cards on Steam kind of make it a bit obvious to some degree. Path to Lisa's room's been secured. Use your time both in and out of town to ensure you're well prepared for the Soriee. Hear a voice. I must heal myself. Is that Max? Is there any more requests that have now appeared since we've done that? Or is it still the same old, same old? Looks to be the same old, nothing new, nothing new. So I suppose we now do some requests. Strohl's ready to go up. Hulkenberg, not quite. What do you need? Let's go check out Hulkenberg, see what she's up to.
I'm just
Sorry.
incredulous.
You'd buy some
Thank
here.
you.
I'm obliged, but this is not a place to speak as freely as I'd wish. It concerns the knights of today, you see, and one never knows what ears might be listening. Please, let us discuss this on our next voyage instead.
I'm just
Fair enough.
incredulous.
So, we need to travel to get her thing, which means we've done it slightly slower, because probably could have done it on one of our travels. Oh well. Not much you can do about that. And yes, I could go traveling now, but we've done all the traveling things. It'd be honestly wasted days purely to get a bond. Well, we got other bonds we could be doing instead. We're going to be doing more traveling soon anyway, so we'll just leave it be for now. Let's catch Barden up. I've only done the first one for Barden. I should probably start moving him a little bit quicker because commander stuff. We need to get General to level 15, which requires me to get to a bond of 3 with Baron? With Barden?
I can't believe it. I can't believe
You've come.
it.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Like what?
Thank you.
Thank you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it. What's up, my boy?
Truth is,
I want to consult on you with all this blether about picking a new ruler for this town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It seems like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea, but darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be the governor.
well,
It's just that you're popular, Barden.
nay.
And I'm pleased to hear it, but it's just because I'm captain of the guard.
Still, though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's Dretch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of ye. But I could say that all day and they still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
Wait, what?
Is it always?
True.
I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of this town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I'll serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town, like you. I sent Barden's extraordinarily determination and faith in me. It's level up time. Ooh, it's a bond. Oh, of course it is.
I'll do anything for this town.
Barden, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up.
Well, we'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martria. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
Whoa.
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof that we're playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town.
My thanks.
Oh god. Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Ba 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 de ba ba. Back to the Brawlhaven Tavern. I hear a voice. I don't. Anyone else, or is it just Alhanzo? Well, Heimsmay's not quite there yet. So these signify they're ready to rank up, but I need to wait for the right time. I need more courage. Far out. I need to wait for you to reappear. What times may need?
the truth is,
Maybe you're in the same boat as Hulkenberg, where I need to be on the... We need to be on a travel for you to be willing to talk. Which is fair, I suppose. Let's go talk to Alonso. Alonso, our good friend, the man himself, a legend. I don't know. I'm an idiot, but we go with this. Crush my stomach a bit, why don't I? I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that. With my overflowing tolerance, I convey my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonso. Well, if anyone's going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem, buddy.
Thank you,
We're all friends
truly.
in this great circle of life. Yes, it is the right handle. I just can't find it for the life of me. Thank you. Just couldn't pull it for the life of me. I did more digging on the landowner who burned down my village, and when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shouting at him and those he associates with, but they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Kirkulus and struck first. What a fool I'd been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I lost everything. Be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village trade's profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burnt down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endanger everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother. My own mother that paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what they give to them, give them that now, I have to.
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's? Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me?
That's...
Because living's the only way to atone for those sins. Living to atone, not by dying. I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. The sense of tremendous trust Alonso has placed on me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Discount the prices at magic shops in all cities, increase the monetary reward for completing requests. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Matt. I finally realized as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I'll have some fun new tricks in store for you. Don't know what Alonso's scheming this time, but at least it seems he regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, ba-dum bum bum. That's different music. Something happening? No?
Hey, listen!
Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brailhaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. The Brailhaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded except for during stormy weather. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city. Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I certainly see the appeal. Why don't we visit later? The ferryman ought to know where the Coliseum is. I've already been there before. We visited for other reasons. Don't know why this has not come up before now, but I digress. It has come up now.
Well then.
Who we got? I want to talk with Mister. I miss him.
Oi there.
Strohl's ready to go up to max. Mari is back. And I'm guessing we'll have to wait a bit for Barden. Let's go see Strohl.
Yeah.
Let's go max him out.
Oh, it's you.
How are we up to? Ironically, how fidgety one gets when told the way, isn't it? Let's go.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly? Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet around towards my village again? I still can't get over these transitions. They're so good. Like, it could have just been loading screen and be done, but no, they have to do these transitions, and
I'm
it's
truly
awesome.
blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
If you have doubts, just prove to yourself that you do.
You're right. I'm the only one who can do that, after all. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes?
Yep.
I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure. my father mentioned in the letter, he wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people.
Oh.
A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me, they had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father. Mother. Leave the people of Halia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me.
God.
Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
The proud noble Strohl, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
So, Warrior Sword Solution 4. When Strohl attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases and is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What's that do?
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
That... Wow. Wow. Nah, Strohl's bond was... Like, that was... Honestly, I liked that. The story of that. Just all for it to be like, yeah, your parents intended this to happen. They believed that he would make that decision because that's what values they instilled in him. As much as he didn't see it, they knew what would happen. Of course, that didn't move anyway. Wow. So no achievement for getting a max spawn? Really?
Right?
Really? There's no achievement for a max spawn? Of course, that's not working correctly. Thank you, Steam shenanigans. Global achievements. Bop, 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 bop. Yep, there is only one achievement to do with... There's only two achievements to do with the followers, which are the bonds. That is to obtain a follower and then max all followers. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey, listen!
Incredulous.
What now?
Maybe we go see more and find out what the heck that means. That must mean something. The fact that he's ready to achieve a new embodiment, heroic embodiment. I don't know what that means yet. We'll go find out. Maybe more can help us understand this better. Maybe not.
How you feeling?
Wonderful.
You're not serious. Now, where was I?
Go to academia. YouTube's doing about as normal as it usually does. Maybe a little worse, potentially. No one's on the Twitch. That's surprising. Oh well. It's gonna be a while.
I've been waiting. It's conceivable. Adieu.
Okay, nothing new yet. I suppose I have to wait and find out what that means at some point in the future, when the game decides to let me know what in the world a new heroic embodiment's going to be.
Beg pardon?
Himesy Maisie Himes. Let's see, what is it you need for me to be able to talk to me again? You're obviously on the gauntlet, because I can hear that music kicking in. Next voyage. So we got 2 bonds that will pop up in the next voyage,
Really?
which is quite interesting. We'll find out though.
But which one? That's where you want to. It's your call.
Let's
Let's
go. Why does it have to be white?
So that's what it's come to.
Like the one loading screen where it's bright and white. Like it's so unnecessary. Let's go.
Good.
Also, surely someone's going to question the gauntlet runner that keeps just disappearing and reappearing in places. Surely.
Hey. Oh.
That's cool.
All right.
So you get eloquence to 2. I'm still need to keep getting closer to those being maxed out. It's taking a bit of it, and that is what it is. Yeah, it's not going to move for a while. I'm assuming
Time marches on,
from
and the
at
age
this
of
point
a new
onwards,
king
every
draws
movement
nearer.
of that rank is probably going to be story related because it's already that close.
Well then.
And Bounce back. Let's go talk to Maria. Maria. Ba ba ba. Mister, you're here. Give him to her. Where's the maid then? Give him all to her.
Wow.
Walls always have faces under them. I see.
Thank you. By the way...
What's in your mind? I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabian, she said that Papa was always watching people.
That's why.
So I thought that if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there. Well, let's go then.
Yeah.
Okay. The guard at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Maria's pleading. I wonder if Papa heard me. What'd you ask
Hold on.
I told him that I'm sorry.
By the way...
I thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabian said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So...
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. Sure, your Papa is very happy for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mister. Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Miss Fabian told me his job was to make sure everyone is okay. I love when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug that would always make me feel better.
Why.
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. But I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? Maybe why don't you try to make people around you smile? Sometimes that's enough.
Huh?
Is that really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'll make sure that Miss Fabian is okay. I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabian wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers and some snacks and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that'll make her happy?
Wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. Then I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa and Miss Fabian and me and you all smiling together. Bug. It's the whole family thing. Yeah, you'll be there too, mister, because this is my home. You know, we'll always be family, okay? Because, mister, you're one of my treasures too. I can sense Maria's deep affection and trust. Maria. I keep flipping between the two. I'm 90% sure it's Maria, but I keep saying Maria because I'm an idiot.
If so...
Let's ask Nararis. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I'll come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Reese. Miss Nars.
Thank you.
Ooh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, come back soon, mister. I can't wait. I should check out what the faces get more magic from there. He's back. He wants some things. He wants some knowledge. He wants some truths. Come on.
What
There
should
we
we
are.
do?
Wonderful.
Hang on. That's the one for
All
the
right.
exhibition.
Much is bizarre.
Oi! Oi!
Right then.
Got it. Hop on right behind me. Aha. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum dum do 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 do.
What is it?
4 more days until we do the infiltration.
Blast this heat.
Quite funky.
Now what am I to do? Stop!
Oi, what are you doing here? We came to see the
Hang
King's
on.
Rock.
What if?
I see. Do as you wish. Do as you wish.
Isn't that? Let's see.
Another 3k. That's always good.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
You know what? Let's see. Glodell's here.
Choose me!
The word I want is complete and utter metacraxy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are the
I
elite.
see.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? If you can lower the other candidate's support, you might be able to win Luis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Sure, let's see how this goes. Watch me completely fail at this on my first try.
You know,
What business do you have with me?
What of this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept this challenge. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. I prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Louise's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Really, buddy? Ah, yeah, now, buddy, oh, pal, buddy, oh, pal, buddy, oh, pal. Pal, buddy. Do-do-do-do. Your little helping needs ticked is a farce, and I can't believe anyone for falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I'll reform this rigged society into true meritocracy. See? We live in a society where tribe and family name matters more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions that will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. Certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we all heard this before? You only parrot Luis.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas? My words? You don't understand. Count Luis and I simply come to the same conclusions. If that's the case, then I'd honestly rather support Lord Luis. Right, I have the same feeling as Matt. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Of course these fools wouldn't understand. That worked? True, you just tell they're parroting
it.
Mr. Glodell and we Glodell. A lot of people appreciate what you said. They wanted to give you this as a show of thanks. $5 grand? I mean, it's not
Works
bad.
for
I'm
me.
paying.
Now then.
A lot of effluence. Not much imagination.
Eloquence.
That's nice.
Why,
Everything's down
that's
level 3. So I should probably try to do the debates when they appear. I don't know how often they'll debate though. Yes, of course it's not moving.
Time
I'm
marches
9%
on,
the
and
jump
age
to
of
20
the
is
new
gonna be
king
story
draws
related.
nearer.
So it won't let us go any further until the story. Ideals daytime. Do I believe there's an achievement for debating, for winning debates against every candidate? I'm pretty sure I've already missed out on debates that I could do. I don't know if they'll repeat. They might.
Oi there! Ta!
You Pardon. Speedboard. Let's go. Let's go speak to my main man, Baden.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. This man here is my aides of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you have time to spare, could we talk? Oh, of course, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place.
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administration office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then
Too many good folks here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out. Make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh again. Easy again.
got to say
Now that I govern, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. But I'm sorry now. I didn't mean to start rambling about these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for ye. You must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all we Ians are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to be called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all this town's people. Don't forget to take care of yourself too. Appreciate you looking out for me, but I gotta push myself. This is important.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a child myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martria from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monsters' nests. Thank you, Car. The mission was a long one, and for what I was supposed to do, just go home, I was the captain for goodness sake, so I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. Never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then that came that incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. I wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
Aye, you're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back
Leave it
then.
in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That is my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. But to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? First a scheme with Heimsmane, now this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you confided in me because you trust me, yes? And I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future you do. I can feel Barden's resolve as governor and his deep faith in me. Honorable Guardsman Barden, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues, through thy shared bond and new heroic embodiment slumbering within these come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I shall lay down my very life.
Yep, there's a general. Bang! Study general in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. More skills can now be inherited to the commander's lineage because of the science skill. Yep. But I tell you, the children find me frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk, but you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save. It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Well, we're about to do something a bit courageously stupid. Damn that Barden. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Rosson's aide, fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barden.
Aye.
But I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. That is interesting. Totally not suspicious at all. Totally not suspicious at all. Back to Brylehaven Tavern. Alonso. Let's go talk to the main man, the legend, the myth, the man himself. Such a fun character. Three days.
Greetings.
Well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan in motion. What kind of plan? Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade and settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently.
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well.
But it'd be near impossible to catch them if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors around humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The man guiding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him. And I'd like you to accompany me there as well.
About that.
What would you need me there for? Just to bear witness. A grand operation such as this is not a one-man job. Okay, thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on witches will come to an end.
Seriously?
You think that's possible? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something like we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world, Matt.
Leave it to me.
Okay, leave it to me. I expect no less from the future king I went all in on.
I implore you.
May this seed grow into a larger tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? Rank 5.
You're all I have left in this world. Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Might be a few days because story's about to kick back in, buddy.
Well then.
What do we have? Marie is ready to level up.
Wonderful.
Do I do that or do I continue leveling up my skills?
Wonderful.
Oi! Oi!
Right then.
Do.
What is it?
Ta. Create a courage challenge over there. It's Strohl.
Say there.
Wonderful. With that, now what am I to do?
Ooh. Another debate, do we?
To your next king!
Oh, it's Rudolph. What a man.
I see.
I see, so that's what basically the campaign's on. Why don't you debate that candidate? And no other kind of support you might be able to win is trust, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about the trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If we can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Let's do it. I see the opportunity to debate, I will debate. Are you not the elder who turned in the sanctuaries? Just as I expect of a lesser tribe. A frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks will have no effort on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now. My good people, the dream of a united kingdom has failed. Where I'm king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rocinante. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing the tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for residents to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Hear, hear. The Rocinante embodies strength. The Rocinante represent the very best. The land of the Rocinante, surely, he jests. Where does he leave the rest of us? No tribes. I'm trying to stand together, honestly.
Here's what I would
We
do.
can't let tribal differences defy us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one. What? Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell could everybody make it so everyone helps each other or whatever's that about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boy's dreams more appealing as Rudolph's. impossible. I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe.
I knew it!
That was a great debate. You ran circles around that guy. Your idea struck a chord with the people. They wanted to give you something to show their support.
Works for me.
Bum bum.
All right.
Interesting. It's never gonna go up. Stop showing me, game. You know it's not. You just keep teasing with this. Oh, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Actually, not really. We're just joking. We're kidding. Say we use the opportunity to go for courage, I suppose. Pop up.
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
Oi! Oi!
Oi.
Right
Oi.
then.
Oi! Oi! It's so weird how there's always a character that will speak just before you get to the ferryman and will say oi at you, and then you get to the ferryman who also says oi at you. It's just like, buddy, game, you couldn't have just kept it one within quick succession or have a different sound for ferryman? Oh well.
What is it?
Okay, so that's not there throughout the day. Or throughout the night. Maybe because it's raining.
It's pissing it down.
No one's up there today. Any courage I can earn.
All right then.
Around here by the looks of it. Back
Let's
to
go.
Run we go. We might check out other places and see if we can earn more courage, because I need to level up the courage before Brigitte is willing to speak again. We're almost done for bombs. That's gonna be good.
Right. Really? This place. But which one? That's where you want. It's your call. Let's move.
Bum, bum,
So that's what it's come to.
So that's what it's come to.
All right then.
I don't know. What has it come to, my guy? Has it come to something, or has it come to nothing? I don't know. Things, stuff, and things and junk. Wait, on the sword.
So that's what
Good, good.
Let's see how this one goes. Am I going to trip and fall again? So you made up your mind about this. Get ready. I tripped.
All right.
Not worth as much though. Not quite there with courage yet.
Time marches on, and the
Age of a new king draws nearer. Bop. 'Tis the day before Luis's Soriee. Those who are able, then simply wait. We've done all that's within our power, and the die has already been cast. Wonder if we really find the fauna within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we knew is a hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. That will be one real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, we'll have no hope of ever saving the prince. We're not. Do look forward to this bit. I kept sifting through the achievement list and been sorting it by global achievement rankings, like who's got it. And then this, I'm assuming the next secret achievement's this stuff, and then the next secret achievement's a batch of 3 of them, back to back to back. Which is interesting to say the least. I don't know much more about it than that. Hey, it's Alonso.
Greetings.
What you up to?
Hey.
We're waiting. Sure, let's go.
Thank you.
Was that a scream just outside? It's nuts. Now the curtain rises. Man, these transitions are just so cool. What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right, Calculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left, or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. Such a beautiful little family at stake, you've got no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
Right.
Your beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you fall in line with the oppressors of the weak and you can't break free. It's rather a pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence.
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't had the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
Those sounds are awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well,
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learnt what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help atone for your sins. So as long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You're my word. You hear that? Alright then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I never met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you a load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well. That's one mountain climbed, I predicted correctly and won my bet. What now then? I got a few ideas. You just sit back and look forward to it.
I
In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of the world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great conman Alonso's work of a lifetime. For this new king, who will change this cesspit into a world, or into a never-seen-before utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What his words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to my fullest.
Bum bum. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
farewell.
When we next meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. That's gonna be interesting to see where that goes, isn't it? Ba 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 ba. Oh god. Just sit a little more comfortably for now.
All right then. I'm just...
Is that a test of courage in Grand Trad?
Let's go. Really? It's your call. Let's move.
All right then.
No, unfortunately,
Right.
Much obliged.
Gone to shite this ass. You not see this?
I
Can't believe it's stupendous.
Ah, just you. My apologies. Sorry.
Aha.
I mean, I'm already at the point in the story where I've outright pretty much said to the Sanctus Church that I do not give 2/10 of who you are. You do wrong, I will make it right.
All right then.
Let's go.
So we have to go back to the other town for the courage junk. So we'll need to do the day test at some point then.
Really? Which one? That's where you... It's your call.
Matria, let's go! One day, can I teleport to the northern fort and all that? All the other places that I've been.
That's what it's come to.
Donk. I'm gonna fail again. I know that. My courage hasn't gone up since last time. Still the same level.
Hey.
Nope, successful fall.
Oh.
All right.
He's all gloss. Is 4 max? Or is it 5? We'll find out. Actually, we successfully challenged the tests of courage at the highest difficulty. That's the highest difficulty done? Nuts.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So maybe 4 is max if we did it just before 4. I don't know. Anyway, time for more story. Oh god.
At last.
Right. Everyone, the story will be held tonight at the feast hall Louis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louis together, let him know we showed up. Except Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees one person missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head towards Louis's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg and I will keep tabs on Louis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the ones we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You'll really be the only one who stands a chance alone against Louis's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all 3 of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Skipping straight to it.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Louis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Louis. Those brothers or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Hmm. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Junah. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it. Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
I'm so worried about
Hey,
it.
new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Yep, story purposes, we
All
go
right.
up now. More people have taken interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we need to find the formula to the prince's curse. I don't like this. I'm just never good with stealth-type shenanigans. Managed to slip out of the Soriee and infiltrate the Charadrius while the guards were short-handed.
All right. Look.
Careful distance seeking. Hang on, guards in front of this. Of course they're watching this door. Maybe they're looking this way though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek.
Ugh.
What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We will have to look for a way around. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You heard the alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something's got you worked up? Alright, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cairo's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Junah enter the bridge. Wait. Don't you mean they're alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
That is...
No way. Oh, good.
suspicious.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Oh, God. Just gonna let it happen.
Might I have a moment, please?
Strohl, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Strohl?
Strohl! The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration.
No, Tiny Tegan. Welcome to the
They
stream.
say
Welcome to the
you
stream.
could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our
Was
nation would
that
have you
a
believe
lot?
such hardship
How you
is
going?
born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further.
Go away, car.
They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
I mean, interesting, I guess. I'm not sure how to feel just yet.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
That was such an interesting thing.
Strohl.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Oh, we're going to get our chance to bash Glodell in. Actually, no, he's protected by the magic, isn't he? At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? My body's being pulled downwards? What in the world is happening? Actually, no. No. We know that Junah is doing something on her own accords. She's also not at the Soriee. She's doing something. She's very much doing something. Take off. Wait a second. You mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course? Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We ram straight into that spear of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, this whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion is going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they find us. Hold on, let's retreat to the deck for now. What is happening? What a giant ship, though. Like, good God.
Phew.
Close one. Oh, you're actually speaking.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
What is happening?
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Maybe it is it. And now here comes the wind. What is going on? I'm so curious. We're going back to the Soriee, or no, we're going to keep going here. Good. I don't want to go back to that right now. Am I going to have to do some parkouring, some running? Well, it's not really parkouring because I doubt that's really a thing here, but close enough.
That helped a lot.
What just happened was safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Charadrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull, but failure is not an option. I have to think, what can I do to keep this mission on track? What do we do now? Oh, we'll wait the fire on the runner. But actually, you got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside must be our best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room.
Did you?
Wait, you're just going to cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? Well, we have to. Get ready. We'll ride together, we die together. Luis scores straight ahead by the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds. We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Blade running over the outer walls. Use movement keys to control the protagonist while he's on his sword and use areas wider than normal as scaffolds. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. However, if you jump where there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters. Oh. Oh. Okay.
No.
This is... Whoopsies. This gonna be interesting.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Gangway!
Okay, so that way.
Look at you!
Oh, good lord.
Yeah!
Okay, we're good. Got it that time around. You're so reckless.
Look at that!
Okay, we're getting there. That sword. I love it.
All right!
We actually made it. Let's go. We got to Luis's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
We're away from the crystal. The runner's going back to the normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Starting the tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry! Wait. Ooh, just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are. What is next? Here's a question. How are we getting out of here if our keys don't work anymore?
Let's hurry.
Formula's looking somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
This. Oh, God.
Bum bum bum.
Check this out.
We had never heard of this place. These interesting items for some reason. Wonder why. Let's see your shot to Charadrius.
Incredible.
So enough just walking around the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel really is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You'd think he'd hide the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah. Still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. Was it? Find something? Hold up. Is that? Oh, is that it there?
Look!
Oh, it's the same.
Why would Luis?
So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Well, shit.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it.
Hmm? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
What the fuck's about to happen here?
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
What the?
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Interesting.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
You're crazy, but I get it too.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission?
Yeah, you're the second most
The
thoughtful
late king's
person.
decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow.
Yep.
I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate,
it will be what it be. It will be what it will be. Things will happen as story intends.
Hey, Del! Look! The Charadrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is no good.
The runners stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them.
Hurry! Huh? Ready?
I've got the Pugil, which is fine. Usually, it's the best shot I've got currently.
Was that? No.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this.
But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Of course.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces.
He was going to betray Lord Luis at some point.
Me, no one else.
It's been somewhat clear that
Every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
cool. Let's beat your dog's ass into the ground.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do
is make it through this.
If we're not careful about this, Junah might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Junah awakening? That what we'll be able to see?
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
You'd hit a girl.
I am Glodell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me.
Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful.
But see reason. Junah, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to
Nah,
stay.
screw you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that
Oh
bastard
my
Luis
God,
could ever be.
Glodell.
Over my dead body. I am Junah's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth.
Uh-huh.
Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the king's road.
That's cool.
Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
What interesting design.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Ba-da-ba-dum. Explosions. Oh, that's cool.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I think it's as simple as he accepted the fight, so it doesn't matter if he's a top candidate anymore. He accepted a fight.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skills, the Mark Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
Raging fire!
I will flatulate! Here's through!
With me now, Hector!
No way!
Of course, lands a fucking critical.
Hector!
I'll show you. Howling wind!
You hit their weakness.
Good.
Don't let him down, Junah.
Then I'll just smash him with this again
Don't
to continue dropping his defense so that each hit hurts a lot more.
It's okay.
By this power! Come on!
With me now, Hector!
Sorry. Dodge, Junah.
Sorry!
mask dancer.
You hit their weakness.
Be very careful with his health.
Here's through!
I've got just the dance for you, mask dancer.
I'll let my fists do the talking.
And fairy dust.
This should work.
Yeah, go for another hit on thing, but I need to put my health in a better position.
Ow! Mask dancer.
You hit their weakness.
Let's go! To all traitors!
Still here?
I am your rightful king!
No, you're not. Buzz off.
By this power!
No, one more heal.
Maybe not. Take it!
Better safe than sorry, especially when his attack's been increased.
Stay strong, Hector!
But we should be good this time round.
This is just what I need.
Hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal soul!
Your rightful king!
Stop! If I call upon a royal soul!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! I am your rightful king!
Down you go, buddy. Down you go.
Help! Help me!
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Dirty. Now we run.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't. breathe. Why?
Oh.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
Because he lost the duel.
What the hell?
Oh, hey, look, it's you two.
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilhaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Glodell went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Junah, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Junah?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you.
Oh my fucking god.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped, and Lady Junah and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Glodell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
Seems like we're in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
I mean, I was thinking that it'd just be as simple as that because they both agreed to a duel, he lost his rightful protection of magic for the duel. And when he lost the duel and attempted to jump at Matt...
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were...
Nah.
You were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other.
I mean, that's good.
I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Junah, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Presents Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Hey, look, another rank up.
Gotta get back on. Anyway, welcome aboard, Junah.
Interesting.
Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent, one of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
I love that transition. It's so good.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Junah!
Oh god.
Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand! Oh hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Interesting. Game I'd like to save at some point, though.
Let's hurry.
Whatever. I can't believe stupendous. Close your eyes.
Let's go.
Aha.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Junah!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Junah. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Junah. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanna
Someone's
Cygnus,
about to interrupt.
and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own.
Oh,
I
okay.
know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... You didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Yep.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Junah safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Junah is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
So you do need to kill Luis. which means we need to keep running for the throne and beat him. That's how this goes, right?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Strohl. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Glodell his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Junah out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk losing compliance.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what?
Still need to be out of travel.
While back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, eh? Incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons,
yes,
we'll
Norris.
need to take
You're
to the
getting it.
skies.
You're getting it, buddy.
It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press A to form a group of 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
All right then.
Though, I think...
What now?
I'll call it there. We have now gone past another major part of the story. I'm honestly not too surprised by the fact that gaining the curse isn't going to help us in any way, aside from knowing the full details of how the curse kind of functions, because, of course, wouldn't be too surprising. And, you know, it had to make some form of sense of like, okay, the game's going to go on longer. We're going for the throne at some point. We're now on the stone itself, which is pretty good to say the least. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where the story goes from here. Especially with the next challenge for the tournament for the throne, which is a bit of something pretty wild to think about anyway. But that's for next time. So if you did enjoy, make sure to do all the usual things you should be doing. Whether you're on Twitch, leave a follow, maybe subscribe. That's always useful. Leave a like on YouTube, maybe subscribe. That's also useful. But until next time, bye-bye.